As you guys go to leave town and the remaining guard opens the gate for you, he goes, "Oi, be careful out there. One of my buddies got hit by a javelin earlier."
Is he okay?
Yeah, he seems to be. He took quite a tumble, though.
Wow, those wild javelins are just flying today.
I know. There might be freaking orcs or something out there. It's crazy. Where does the group see themselves going at this point?
Nowhere. You know where you're going?
Where you
Fucking
going?
nowhere.
Nowhere.
And nowhere.
Where are you
Fucking
going?
nowhere.
Nowhere.
I'm thinking goblins and when hunters are hovering back spiders.
Okay.
You're going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes.
Dark Saints, dude, I love that. Where are you going?
Okay.
Nowhere.
Fucking nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere. He's going
Jesus H.
fucking
Christ.
nowhere. Where you going? Nowhere.
Okay, so kind of outline the Tempest, what we're looking to do, if he has any idea about, what we can expect to find there or things to avoid there. If he's bored and wants to come with us.
After a moment of thinking, Depp is going to answer you. She's like, there is. To the south. Follow the river where it meets the cliff face. What you should expect is very boring and bland graves, and what you should avoid is desecrating them.
Well, I wasn't going to do that anyway, but good tip.
I wasn't either.
As Burrell's like, yeah, I wasn't going to do
That was never part of the plan.
that. Just like shovel hidden behind him. That wasn't the plan.
Today we're doing an unboxing video.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
An unboxing video. Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, does Tempest have any more advice on things that might not be all like the other franchise? More demons and souls?
Did Sean go very robotic for anybody?
He's very
Sounds like
muffled.
he's like muffling now,
Yeah.
Is that better at all?
Yes.
Okay. That's weird.
Shit.
I was checking if Tempest had any more tips, like, a devil in a scroll someplace.
yeah. Oh, Jeff, get out of here, kid.
At this point, I do not.
Claws away.
I can tell you that my greatest venture now is the barriers and what avenues I've missed.
Is that what all this is? Just ring it a table of paper.
A considerable amount of it, sure.
Looks like hell. You enjoy that. I'm gonna go down south.
Okay.
If you want any more, things, just let us know.
Quite. Should you venture to any of the barriers, I request any notes you take.
Yeah, that sounds fair. He said request. I like that.
At this point, Brill, you are, as you know, you've returned. You are aware that Torn and Kara, at least Torn, if not Kara, just to tag along, is convinced to go to the graveyard with you.
Oh, goody. Let's do it. Ready to go?
Okay.
Is there anything else that needs to happen in the village before you depart?
I don't think so. Did Kara get her arrows? Did you get that javelin adjusted?
I must wait a couple of hours before I can return my arrow.
Oh, you want to wait then, and we'll go?
We may go now. It is okay. I still have enough.
Alright.
Okay, to the south we go then. As you guys go to leave town and the remaining guard opens the gate for you, he goes, "Oi, be careful out there. One of my buddies got hit by a javelin earlier."
Is he okay?
Yeah, he seems to be. He took quite a tumble, though.
Wow, those wild javelins are just flying today.
I know. There might be freaking orcs or something out there. It's crazy.
As he slides the
Thank
javelin
you.
hidden behind something.
Thank you so much, team. We will look out for them.
That's awesome.
So the guard didn't notice the javelin came from inside the camp?
Oh no, he just heard about it. this guy didn't want it to happen.
Tim is very dumb.
He's right there, man. What?
That's mean.
He's like, "Oh, that's not very nice."
Different Tim.
Oh, okay then.
Nice save there.
Nice.
All right, you guys exit. I'm assuming one of you remembers the directions.
I know it is south. That's all I know.
South along the river. So we gotta go. Let's go to the river
All right.
and then go down. We'll go east until we hit the river and follow it.
All right, so you guys are going to head east to the river and then begin to follow it south. After this trip is going to take a good hour or so. It's a ways away. They seem to keep it far enough away as to not be reminded of it, but close enough that they can visit. You come upon, I will focus to this. You come upon a little crux. It's sort of a what do you call it? A bowl formed by the cliff, and you see lots of tree stumps with names carved into them.
Interesting.
They do not have even proper burials. Interesting.
Yeah, what is this door-looking thing?
That would be what is left of a watchtower. One which appears to have a rope ladder strung up to the top of the cliff.
Ah.
That is a plan.
Going up.
Wait, Hunter, hold on. Where are we?
Yeah, let's do it. So,
What?
Where are we in relate? Oh no. Oh wait, different cliff. Okay.
Like, why is Ankara tense right now?
Different cliff. Different cliff.
where are these names, Raider?
Each stump has a
each
name
stump.
carved into it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. I actually like that. I
The
think
stumps themselves, as you look closer, appear to have been petrified by some means, so they are as stone.
Interesting.
Let's go up to this let's go up this watchtower.
Luca, shush.
Very, very strange burial method, but not all that boring.
Oro would probably recognize a similar type thing with his outlanderish nature
Shush.
of peoples. Maybe.
I mean, Brill has definitely seen stranger burial methods. They are still graves of a sort.
Yeah, I like them. Very nature-like. Alright, we'll go up here. Climb up this ladder.
The graveyard is no longer interesting, as now there's an opportunity to climb.
Oh, I was gonna go up and look over the side and kind of get an overview of...
Oh, okay. You're just gonna go up on the tower.
Yeah, to see if I noticed anything from being up here. Just to kind of get a look around and see if there's anything strange that we noticed.
As Brill is the first one to climb up into the rickety tower, you're immediately noticing it's not very well maintained or stable. But as you're glancing out over, there's not much to be seen about this graveyard. It appears to be left alone for the most part. But you notice that most of the small plant life that has taken over the surrounding area, it's not as even if it's been trimmed so much as it cannot grow within a radius of each stump.
Huh. Can I do an Arcana to see?
Sure.
It be? I gotta bring this back up. Okay. Come on, things go down. There we go.
Brill, you seem to come to the conclusion that this is not a magical phenomenon, per se. There's not really a spell cast upon these graves that is causing this to happen, so much as it is that the method that was used to petrify the stumps seems to have also sort of salted the earth around them, such that nothing can properly take root there.
Oh, okay. That's neat. Should probably take note on some of these names. Or on the stump. You said there's names crossed into the carved into the stumps.
Yes, there's the name, presumably of whoever is buried there, is carved into each stump.
Okay, I'll go down and check that out too. And there's nothing I can perceive that looks like these are like shaped in a certain way, or like the trees themselves, or the stumps themselves, or.
No, they seem to have been at one point just trees that grew here, and they were turned into graves when the wood was harvested.
Okay, some simple stuff. Okay. So if anyone wants
The
to
graves
take note
themselves is very, other than the nature that they are strange graves, there's little peculiar about them.
Okay, they're not looking like something the headstones would look like or something. Alright.
You do notice one thing as you examine the names, which is that the first name is very clear. The last name of each of these is only an initial.
That's uncommon.
Do we recognize any of these names? I probably could do a history check.
I'm going to say no.
Or like something.
They seem very arbitrary names of the villagers.
Is the last letter always the same?
What's that?
Is the last letter always the same? Or different?
That was a very specific question to arrive at. And I know I'm not even mad that you just jumped there because that was supposed to be something to figure out. But yes, on every single one of these stumps, the last letter is exactly the same.
Are there any families we know of in the village who have that same last name as that first letter?
I'm not sure that you know the last name of any of the villagers.
I don't think we do, no. We never asked.
I don't have my convert's last name? God, I am bad at this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe you know that one guy.
The gods don't need names. Just souls.
But the last name does not start with the same letter as him. I'll say that.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
So that's interesting. Okay. But every first name is different.
Every first name is different.
What about the first letters of each one? Is there like a pattern or something that spells out something? By like the line of how they run? Like a 1, 2. Oh my god, Resident Evil 4 is coming into my mind where I gotta you gotta stand somewhere and line up so that you can see the pattern. Like at an angle. So it's like you see something here, here, and here.
Real, make an intelligence check.
Okay.
He did a thing.
I'm
Knowledge
so
puzzle?
mad that this puzzle is being solved like this because it's just. This is like you guys are being brilliant, but at the same time, I'm like, this is ridiculous.
My ADHD mind is working for once. Let's roll with it.
Can Inkara climb to the top of this and look down and see if they spelled something out?
You can't see the names from up there.
Oh.
Really, you can see the first names start with the following up to here.
Uh-oh. Spit on that thing. Is that what we're getting to?
That went to a strange place.
It did.
Spit on that thing.
I will look at the stumps from these.
I'm just kidding. Okay. Okay, cool.
And also,
Okay.
what was that last letter?
Where?
What is
No,
the last?
Yeah.
Ow, I bit my tongue. Fuck. Oh.
Oh my god, that's the worst. I did that the other day and it's so bad.
So much.
I sliced my tongue on a fucking Captain Crunch, bro.
I heard it crunch.
Like 2 weeks ago. I don't know how I did it.
Also, what is the name that has a full name?
What is the name
Ow!
that has a name?
Yeah, because he said all of them are initials except for one. So what is the name on that one?
No, they're all of them are
Yeah.
last. All the last names are initials.
Yeah. So they have
All
the
of them
first
are
name,
last
initial. Yeah.
So this SPI is what you've seen so far.
And that was my spit on it thing joke.
Okay, that joke now makes more sense.
And the last name all start with D.
Suck dick. Just be like, everyone else, you're a bunch of dicks.
If we can check the other tree stumps for letters or names.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
Ankara was really doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ankara, the first names over here start with the following.
I thought that was gonna say something like die. Alright.
DER. What is this
Mhm.
one?
So we got spider.
That's not a stump. That's a chopping block.
Oh, what about this one?
That is not part of the grave.
That's just off in the corner.
No, that one is a bit away from the rest of them. Has not yet been used.
What if I stand on top of it and then look? Does it say a message?
That's
From that angle, you can read all 6, and you read SPIDER.
Spider.
Oh, wow.
It says spider.
Are you sure? Can you actually read?
Yes, I can read. You lizard fuck the fuck.
I'd love to see an intelligence check. I'm just kidding. I'll see that nat 1. Are you sure?
For what it's worth, Torin did say a minute ago that it spelled. He did put 2 and 2 together a minute ago that it spells out spider.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
But now that the whole group is up to speed, that the initials seem to spell out the word spider, and each of the letters ends with D.
Gloria Las Plagas.
All right. Look around for any spider-esque stuff, webbing, or I don't know.
Absolutely.
I'm looking at trees.
Torin, could you please make me a quick, let's say, in this case, because it's something you normally would not expect to do, your passive perception is like 15, right?
17.
70. Well, never mind. You don't even need to roll for this. Torin, as you kind of glance around, you're like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. You do the thing that most people forget to do, and you look up.
Up.
And among the top of this cliff is just copious spider webbing, lining a vast majority of the area around the. Just cobwebs the size of tents.
Jesus. Now, is there any kind of like lettering or writing in the cobwebs?
Not that you can tell.
Okay. I was seeing like some straight letters in that little white line. So it's like a W or just a.
Oh no, they're just scribbles because I didn't want to draw web shapes over and over again.
Fair enough.
It's just denoting the breadth of the area that's just covered in webs.
Okay. Survival spider
these-
check?
Trees? Yeah, I was gonna say, can I check to see if there's things in these trees? I feel like we're being watched.
By a lot of eyes.
You do not see anything in these trees.
What about this one?
These trees?
I will actually need an active perception check from you, Torin, looking up here.
Okay.
A 20? Okay, well, let me just check something on my end. Oh, okay. They are well hidden, like very difficult for you to discern, but you keep at it due to suspicion.
Mm-hmm.
At which point, after several minutes of closely examining the ridgeline and the trees thereof, you will spot just the front section of legs as you follow a bit of webbing up the trunk of this tree, and you spot one larger than should be spider. An enormous thing, big enough to carry away easily a person, if not something bigger.
Well, I'm going to point that out to my friends here.
It seems to be intentionally hiding both from the daylight and from other creatures, but it's like just discernible if you know where to look.
Okay.
So Ankara and Brill, after Torin looks for it and notices it and points out where it is, you are both able to see the edge of this creature, like the front legs sticking out, as you can then kind of trace the rest of the creature in the shadow.
Should I shoot it?
Part of me says yes. Part of me says no.
Part of me says let's do it. The other part of me says, because that's a terrible idea.
Yeah. Like, it's a big ass spider.
Does anyone have wrappings or
Wrappings?
What?
Doran, do you have gauze on you?
I'm gonna know after this probably. But.
Like a bit of gauze, I imagine, but not like, tons of gauze.
That'll be enough.
What do you need gauze for? Like, you're gonna make your arrow burn, I assume?
Yes. If I can shoot the webs I would presume are very flammable. We just catch them on fire.
I mean, I can cast fire that far, like with a spell. So if we're looking to do that, instead of having to, like, lose the arrow.
Oh, then go ahead. Go for it.
How tall is this cliff hunter?
At its tallest points, like 80 feet. At its shortest points, 50 to 60.
Okay. Because that might be a question of the range of my spell in that case. Yeah, I can only cast it 60 feet.
So you would be able to reach the lower hanging limbs.
Okay. Yeah. You guys saying do this?
Worth a shot.
Riddle?
What, say it again.
Are you on board with this plan?
Attacking it?
Trying. Yeah.
Ooh, we don't have our paladin with us. Last time I played anything when we had less people in our group, we got fucked.
Didn't go well.
Hunter was there.
Yeah, I died too.
I made it out with 1 fucking health and almost got 2-shotted with a health buff of 20.
That was the end of my favorite orc ranger.
Yeah, it made me so sad. I want a return of him. He was my favorite.
I mean, I am definitely down to wait until we have a Furion back on board. Because, spiders and poisons and fuck that.
He gave receipts to our rogue who deserved it in every step he took.
And Kara will then say, well, another option is, Doran, you and I can stay lookout while Brill loots the place.
Yeah, I definitely think we should come back with a spider, but we should definitely
Also,
go for a...
question.
But what if it's not...
If Demis knew about this, why the fuck did he not warn us about the spider?
I don't think he knew anything about it. I don't know if you've ever been here.
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't know. Well, can't
Did
you
it say
speak with
who
animals?
wrote
Why don't you
this?
talk to it?
I do not speak spider.
I might.
Come again? Are
might.
you a wizard?
I think it's considered a...
Are you
Yeah,
sure you're
beast
not
and beast and leaf.
Yeah,
So if
speak
you
with him.
consider it a beast, then yes.
I would say, since...
Wait, Torin, you can speak to beasts?
In a limited fashion, apparently.
Speech of beast and leaf.
As part of being a furbolg.
Oh, furbolgs, that's right. They're unique
So
with
apparently,
animals.
they can't really talk back, but I can talk to them.
The fuck does that mean?
Okay, so you can say things that they will understand.
Yes.
What if you just attract more of them?
You have advantage of all charisma checks you make to influence them. That's pretty fucking cool.
Okay, so you can make charisma. Yeah, so you can make charisma checks to influence them if you want to talk to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I could give myself guidance and try and say hi.
I'm just gonna knock on an oral, and you do what you want to do.
You're gonna yell up the cliff to the spider you can see.
He just walks up to the tower. He just walks up the tower and it just goes, "Hey!"
Calm
What do
down,
you want
you
to-
eight-legged. You guys ever seen Eight-Legged Freaks?
Oh my god, I hate it.
Get back, you eight-legged.
All right, Torin. I'm gonna ask for your advantaged charisma check to convince diplomacy over hostility here.
Alright. Let me throw some guidance on this as well.
Well, 3 points of guidance, not bad. We love a good guidance.
We do. And we're looking for a charisma check, not a save.
An advantage charisma check. That is a very specific and very useful skill here.
Alright, so you're looking at a 15.
Yeah, 12 plus 3, 15. Okay. Well then, you catch the attention of one of these creatures, Torn, and it kind of like rears back a little bit before looking at you. And then in the creepiest form you can possibly tell, this is going to give particularly Inkara just fucking goosebumps up their neck. The creature begins skittering down the cliff.
God, he just wants me to fuck off with the seat.
He does. He thinks you're in the way. Like he's trying to squeeze in.
Shit.
We bought a recliner today, and the cat thinks it's his.
He's getting the
That's what
piss
it
off.
is.
I won't move.
Yeah, he's mad at Mo for sitting on it.
I mean, you bought the cat a throne, and then you dare to sit in the throne? That's just rude.
He's totally like denounced what used to be his couch. Now he's like, no, this is my chair.
Such a fucking spoiled cunt, and we love him for sure.
So you get these. Go ahead.
I was in that's good.
Oh, cats are fantastic. Such a prick.
What she said.
He just shoved his way in there. He's like, no, I'm sitting.
Squeeze
He's
me
like,
more. Is that possible?
He's like, I'm sitting here whether you are sitting here or not. With the chills running down Inkara's spine, causing hairs to stand up, and Brill kind of even getting the heebie-jeebies. Torin, you see this thing as it gets closer. It is bigger than you thought it was.
Oh
Fuck
no!
me. Is it looking like it's friendly?
It's not looking like it's poised to eat you, but it gets quite close.
All right, I give it the universal sign for I come in peace. The two hands, like, whoa, it's okay, buddy. Just here to talk, kind of ish.
Its little
Things-
mandibles kind of like skitter. You can see like a drop of poison or toxin, I guess.
Oh, look, it's venom! Yay!
Yeah, Inkara's bow is fully aimed at this. I was like,
But Tarn, it does not seem to be actively attacking or approaching you. It's just come close enough to hear you.
Okay. I'll admit I did not plan out step 2 of talking to a giant ass spider. Do you have like more family in the webs up there, buddy? Just you?
It kind of like skitters its legs together.
Does that mean yes or no? Fuck.
Keep in mind, it says specifically in your description, you have no special ability to understand them in return.
Yeah, I know. Well, if they can understand me, I'm gonna see if I can get them to kind of get that. The right leg means yes, left leg means no. Do you understand that?
Miraculously to both Brill and Inkara, the creature just raises its right front leg.
Awesome. We're in business.
I'm scared.
Do you mean to eat my friends? They're kind of scared right now.
It once again raises its right front leg.
oh no!
Do you mean to eat me?
The right leg stays up.
Oh no!
It comes down and smacks you down.
Can you not raise your left leg?
The left leg now comes up.
Now they're both up. For the double punch.
Oh, fuck me sideways.
Ask if it has children. Are there more of you?
Are you looking for food to feed your young?
The right leg comes up.
Tell it that there is a very large cave bear on the other side of the cliff.
Yeah, I will let it know that, we're kind of small and puny, but there's a massive bear and give directions to the bear cave.
why don't you point him in the direction of the goblins?
It kind of lifts it lifts the left leg to this.
Oh no.
I don't
What
think
if
he
we
wants to
bring
fight
the
a
bear to you?
We're going to do what now?
To both to this statement, it both lifts the left leg and hisses a little bit.
Okay, we will not bring the bear to you.
Why don't we send it in the direction of goblins?
Where's that?
I don't remember. History
West.
check. I think we saw goblins once. I don't remember now.
West.
You did see,
It's
you did
west.
see goblins at one point.
Yeah,
It is west.
Okay, everything's west.
Alright, it's west. Car is the smartest of all of us, and she takes notes.
As the creature makes a sort of skittering with the front of its mandibles, those of you who are paying attention, in particular Torin with high perception, you will see a smattering of additional spiders now begin to crawl into view on the edge of the web.
I'm not moving.
Now, do they look the same size as that one did?
They do.
So we're looking at a bunch of fucking, like, larger, huge spiders now.
You're looking at a swarm of giant spiders, yes.
Okay.
I told you we should have just burned down the fucking nest.
Keeps getting moved.
Gonna tell the spider that we're gonna bring it back some meat as an offering, and then try and retreat respectfully, but still at speed.
You're gonna just piss off.
He said
I'm gonna
he's gonna
try and-
back to
yeah. And we're gonna bring them back some food. Yeah. So don't kill me now. I'll bring back meat later on.
Yes.
Torin, this is where we'll need another charisma check. At advantage again.
Do I have time to give myself guidance again?
Yes.
Awesome.
That's what I like about in Baldur's Gate, when you use guidance, it stays on you until you take a long rest. Or a short rest one.
I love guy. I love guy.
That's
He's
absurd, and I love it.
He's so mad at you.
Or something.
He hasn't been this mad since you cleaned the carpet. So 13 plus 2. You have arrived at the same. The creature is going to raise its right leg and begin to back up the webbing.
All right. I kind of wave to these guys, so my guys. We're all gonna back away slowly, and no one's gonna die today. And Gara, unlock your bow, please, carefully.
She shoots herself in the foot. Whoops.
If we die,
You
I'm
throw a spear.
haunting you in my next life.
Say that again.
You gonna murder us?
I'm haunting you in my next life.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, I'll bring you back.
So yeah, we're gonna
We'll unlock her bow.
back the fuck out of this thing.
Weapons broken.
There was so many giant spiders.
Brill, did you at least get some loot? God damn it.
I didn't. What am I looting?
What loot was there to get from petrified stumps?
Digging these graves.
The bitch brought a shovel, I thought. Oh, was that a...
that was a meme.
Oh, okay.
So you guys
Powerful
retreat
enough, so.
from range of the creatures. Torin's like, that was a lot of spiders. That was a lot of spiders.
Well, we learned something.
Too many legs. Too many legs.
Too many legs. That's oh god. The one time you guys don't have your tank and you're like, oh boy.
Our tank is not very tanky.
I mean, it's better than you are.
True.
Yeah, I'll take him over.
But also, why does part of me want to ride them all into the sunset and at war against the goblins?
Jeff.
We're back.
We call those intrusive thoughts.
those are the kind of thoughts that land you under one of those stumps, and we will ignore those thoughts.
Jeff's not funny.
Well, with the group now in relative safety,
I
what is the
suppose
plan
I'm going
for-
to have to find some food now.
I didn't say we're going to go back when with food.
very next day of the Bitch
But we
King?
could just go back later on, get up here, and come back and kill them all.
You could.
I mean, to them, we are meat. If we go back with ourselves, we have brought the meat.
That is remarkably insightful.
Fantastic insight.
I told you we should have just burned it. Would have been far easier.
I don't think that would have gone the way you wanted to. Like, there are spiders at the cliffside. They can just climb down that thing.
But with a wall of flame.
Well, I didn't think the entire cliffside was web, though, was it?
Not the entire
Like the
cliffside,
top.
but a large portion of it, yeah.
We can go back to town, get some flasks of oil or vodka. And then make Smokey the Bear very, very sad.
You disappointed Smokey.
I planned to.
So has South America right now, but that's IRL.
Yes.
Sad.
160,000 different forest fires at the moment.
But it was kind of thing.
I feel like that's got to be just like a couple big ones that they're going to survive. So with that, with you guys now free of the spider menace, where were we? Are we headed? I'm just going to assume we're like well and far away from them.
That's the same bit. You mentioned there were goblins to the west?
They have at some
Yes.
point seen goblins.
Yeah.
And has enough time gone by the arrows are done by now or not?
By the time you guys get back to town, maybe.
Okay. So swing by town, get the arrows, head west, try and find goblins.
I can get the arrows if you wish to warn Tepes of this.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
problem. All right.
Okay. Back to town it is, then. Unless Brill has anything else to say.
No, that's the plan.
That's a good plan. All right, then let me just yoink everybody up to town. Teleported. Focus me. Bing. All right, starting with Torin and Brill, who head off to Tepes' tent. Then, Torin and Brill, as you arrive at the gates to Tepes' tent once more, who is going to relay this to him?
I mean, I can if you want.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Okay.
I'll just be there and we'll relay what we have found.
Yeah.
The stumps, the spiders, the plan, the feet. Actually, I don't know if I want to tell him that.
So do you guys just like barge into the tent, or do you carefully part it? Because it's kind of important.
No. I'll go in again carefully. It's kind of like, same as last time.
Okay. Torin, as you come in carefully, you only have a second to see this, so I actually need an active perception check.
Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, you absolutely notice something fucky as you're opening the tent. Just before he has time to notice you and sort of like turn his head away for a moment, you see as Tepes is leaning over this great big book that part of his face is sort of like darkened. And not just like a sunburn or like a tan, like black. And the eye on that side has lost all color. color. But as soon as he notices you, his face kind of retorts back to. He kind of turns that side away, and his face turns back to normal as he goes to talk. He's like, "Oh, hi, you're back soon."
Yes, we are, because that gravesite is right near a bunch of fucking big spiders.
I mean, they're just bugs. How bad can they be?
When the bug is 4 times my size and has friends, I would say pretty freaking bad.
Oh,
Like,
that is
to
bad.
them, I'm food, and I have a slight problem with, being around things that think of me as food.
That is bad. Are you requesting assistance or just letting me know?
Well, our friend's having a slight crisis, so we're not going to need help just yet, but later on, probably yes.
He starts digging through some papers, and he comes across a scroll.
It is scroll of fireball.
He starts whispering into the scroll. He goes, Brill, being your special proclivity, you can observe that he is whispering necromancy into this scroll. Or at least a spell from the school thereof, necromancy.
It's gonna tune in and be very interested in this.
Because he is whispering, would you like to make an active perception check?
Yeah. No, my perception's trash. I'm
Yes.
gonna hassle this game.
You recorded.
Only straight 0. Yeah, I don't have any pluses. Wisdom.
Oh dear. I'm going to take that as advantage because
It's necromancy stuff. Really paying attention to it. Oh wait, advantage? That means 17, right?
well, you already rolled twice, so taking the
I would have
17.
rolled a 1 on that one. Yeah, I keep forgetting that it rolls twice. That's weird, but it does that.
Brill, as you focus really closely, you realize he's whispering a necromantic spell that you don't know, but you recognize it as necromancy, and as you tune in, you kind of recognize the verbal components of this spell. He is generating a spell scroll. He didn't even get on the chair. He's following you.
Well, that's a surprise.
He's generating a spell scroll of a spell you've heard of before called Bugbane.
Oh shit. That'd be convenient.
And as he spends several moments whispering into the scroll, he kind of holds it out to you, and he goes. He kind of breathes deeply, having expended some magic on this.
Do you want your laser?
Would you mind?
He goes, now I would require only minimal compensation for this.
Give him a copper coin.
I hope I can succeed in this, but I'll go up and say, and I'll pull out my spellbook and I'll flip to an open thing and request if I can copy any of this. Even though I can't use it, I can at least try to copy.
He kind of curls his hand back again, and he goes, yes, but I require compensation for this. It's not free. It does cost me to create these things, after all.
That's true. It always does.
Under normal circumstances, this would take an entire day to create, but I have my ways.
I think I have 140 gold pieces. Does that sound off?
I mean, I can check your character sheet, but that sounds right. You guys started with a lot of gold.
Okay, so that shouldn't be.
He kind of mulls over from him and goes, 25 gold.
Yeah, that would be what it would cost, because it's normally 50 for me, I think, right? Now it's 25 for necromancy. Is he asking 25?
He's asking for 25. He says he'll give you the scroll for 25 gold.
Oh, and then the cost for me to do it is 25 also.
And then the cost for you to copy it into your spell book is then, yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay, I'm adding it up now, so it'll be a total of 50 anyway. Alright, sounds good. Alright.
But he's asking 25 gold for the scroll. from either of you. He doesn't care who pays. He just wants some payment for the scroll.
All right, I'll do it. 140.
Brill, you're gonna pay for the scroll.
Yeah. So I got 140. I'll bring me to 115.
So Brill, you pay for the scroll and handing over the money. He goes there. Pleasure. Hopefully that serves you well.
Hopefully. If I don't ruin it.
Well, if you do, then come back and I'll make another.
No, thank you. I wonder if I'm even strong enough to use this. Probably not. No, wait, you said that I couldn't use that. It's too powerful. Yeah, it's like level 3 or 4.
No, you can use Bugbane's not too powerful. Bugbane is a first level necromancy.
Is it? No way.
Yep. Bugbane is a first level necromancy spell. It's actually right up your alley.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay,
It's just a question if the group wants to let you, you paid for it, so let you something. The question is if the group wants to use it now and just get it over with, if they want to give you the time to learn it, which is something you should probably discuss with your compatriots.
I would say we should probably let me try to, because I think it takes... I forget the full time it takes.
Let me check the wizard spell. Sean, do you know those rules off the top of your head?
It's an hour.
To learn thing I don't know offhand.
Fair enough. Does Torin have any? Well, I'm looking stuff. Does Torin have any comments on the fact that he speed generated a scroll of the necromantic variety before your very eyes?
No comments I'm making while he's in the room.
No,
I'll make comments
no
later
comment.
on.
When you find a wizard spell at first level or higher, you can add it to your spell book. If it is a spell, you can prepare within time to decipher it, copying to your spell book, produce spell book. Use system invitation for each level of the spell, so it's going to take 2 hours and 50 gold pieces to copy this spell.
So I get half, so it's 1 hour and 25 gold pieces.
You get half on both? Damn.
Yeah, I believe so.
So yeah, it'll cost you an hour and 25 gold pieces to copy this spell permanently into your book.
Fuck yeah.
For the record, if you want to know what Bugbane does, I'll just remind you. This spell will kill any insect or swarm type creature within its range that has 25 or fewer hit points remaining.
Damn.
So it's like power word kill for insects at 25 HP or less.
Holy shit.
And you can upcast this spell to second level. The number of hit points increases by 15 for each slot above first.
Damn, deep magic for 5th edition? Is that what that's from? Holy shit.
So it's basically pest control.
You have a pest control spell, yeah. You can cast this up to 6th level, at which point it will instant kill. Yeah, it becomes power word kill. At 6th level, it becomes power word kill for insects.
Holy
So-
shit. Alright.
Yes, they're not insect, Kennedy, but they count as insect-type creatures, okay? Okay.
Incest creatures, is that what you said?
I'm just saying.
Insect or swarm creatures.
I'm editing that video where Kenny decided to make it a whole ancestral situation.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was fucked up. Josh in the
What?
background. I hope there's a step in front of that.
Oh, my God. I don't, yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, they're not insects anymore.
I gotta add this tonight.
Oh, are you talking about the Pokemon game?
Yeah, Pokemon game. Yeah.
Oh, Torin, no one else is giving you the appreciation that deserves, but I acknowledge.
Thank you.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
there it is. Oh, there it is. Fucking Internet Explorer caught up.
Lols.
Inkara. You have made it over to the tent of this batshit crazy little maker.
Do you want me to roll to try to learn this and not break it? I have to roll for this.
Oh no, the cost is time and paying. You're gonna have to sit somewhere doing nothing for an hour and pay 25 extra gold out of your pocket
Okay.
for materials to copy the spell. So that's the cost.
That's
I'm not gonna
cost.
I'm not gonna also make you potentially destroy the scroll.
Okay, because I did hear there was a way that they did do that where you could also roll to try to get it.
Yeah, but it's just so much. If it were like a rare or only partially complete scroll that like there was some risk reward involved, maybe. But it's a first level spell that's like in your school, so I'm not gonna go through that.
Okay, yeah, we'll figure stuff as we go. Okay.
I mean, it's literally only useful against bugs. So how often is it going to be useful? Like, I'm not giving you a fucking super weapon.
Big bad endgame is like the giant fucking demon insect. I cast Bugbane.
Bugbane. I forgot you had that.
God damn it.
Something that isn't an insect.
God damn it. Form 2. Second phase.
Second phase. Oh my God. No insect available.
Inkara, you've arrived at the crazy little maker's tent.
Yeah.
You hear
Same
just this inane like tying and of rope and dropping of arrowheads on a gravel ground. Fuck. God damn it.
I will just go, hello.
Oh, a customer. Hold on. Hi. It's you.
Fuck, I'm not done.
No, don't pull that shit on me. No, you're not gonna do this shit where you're like, ooh, this smells bad. Here, smell it. No, fuck you. Get rid of it. I don't need to smell your smelly rotten milk. Go away.
That smells bad. You want to smell it? Fucking gross.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit. Oh God.
He will not fall for your shenanigans.
Alright.
So Inkara, the dude goes, oh, it's you. You want your what was it? Arrows?
Yes.
Oh, okay. He goes and he pulls this little bundle that he's tied together with string. He goes, here you go.
Thank you.
Inkara. Are you going to ask him for anything else?
No, I do not believe so.
He says, oh, pleasure doing business. Come back anytime. Oh, and he trips over a shaft that he left on the ground and he's like, oh, Christ.
I will count the arrows, though, and make sure he did 15.
Okay. As you count them up, you very quickly realize there is one missing arrow.
Oi!
Oh, hey, yes, another order. What?
You gave me 14, not 15.
14? Are you quite sure? As he sits there and he scratches his head with the tip of the arrow he's holding.
You're holding it.
Oh, this one's for you. Here you go.
Thank you.
Three spoons full this. You know how to start. 3 of those little spoons, and then just fill the cup to where you want the coffee to go up to, plus like a little extra.
Okay.
Put that in the back, and that'll make the right amount. So you've acquired now your 15th arrow. Inkara, you get that he was not ripping you off so much as he forgot.
Lucky bitch.
Oh! Mean lady.
So is that all you're going to do here, and you're going to head back to the group?
What kind of specialty arrows do you make? Or can you make?
I mean, I can make arrows out of whatever you bring me, I suppose. Any kind of exotic metals or wood or shaft materials or fletchings you wish to bring me might have their own properties. For example, a higher quality metal might produce a better sharp edge or last a bit longer, may not be as liable to break if you have a better shaft attached to it. Maybe a bit more accurate in your shooting if you had better fletching at it. Really, the quality of the arrow depends on the materials.
I see. I will try to acquire some. Thank you.
And if you know any wizard folk that you are in close contact with, for the most part, I could tell you that you need a fairly high quality of arrow to take an enchantment.
Appreciate. Thank you.
I'm no wizard folk myself, can't make you no magic arrows, but I know wizard folk tend to like higher quality materials to do their work. Pretentious bastards.
You have no idea.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to make my bug bane thing. And I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing. And it
Brill just
rolled
sneezes. He
nothing.
gets so much talking about me.
Alright, so at this point, Inkara will head back to the group. Good in coffee to make like a mocha thing. Doesn't go well with
D&D Tavern Brawler is actually a tea that includes, I believe it includes chocolate in it too, and it's actually really good.
Well,
All those named coffees are so expensive.
it might be because it's a rooibos tea from my home country.
Ah, yes.
I got it at PAX and it was buy four, get one free. I didn't even realize. I was like, I want this, this,
Oh,
this,
shit.
and this. She's like, oh, you can get one for free. I was like, fuck yeah, give it to me.
For sure.
Rooibos tea, otherwise known as red tea.
Makes sense. Because the rooibos tea would be red bush tea.
Yes, but honey, it makes red tea.
But no, no.
It does.
Translation did not work.
It's red tea.
No.
It even says on the cheap shit red tea.
Well, they're wrong.
Okay.
It translates to red bush tea because the bush is red.
Okay, can I get back to torturing my players?
Fine.
So as you guys walk away from the tent, you see Inkara coming back over the bridge, kind of replacing arrows into her quiver. Brilla, are you going to try and take the next hour to make that spell like a proper spell for you?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, I broke you guys. You're not on the grid anymore. I'm so sorry.
What have you done?
I fucked it up.
Cranberry juice.
Hold on.
I now can't see myself.
I deleted you. Give me a moment. Boom.
I was like, what the hell happened?
I deleted you to put you back on the grid because it's going to fuck everything up. There you go.
There you go.
All right, as the three of you reconvene together, who wants to be the first to discuss something that they've learned with the others here? Is it Torin with what he noticed? Is it Brill with his new scroll? Or is it Inkara with her arrow success?
What will happen on the next season of Bachelor?
Oh my god.
Come on, that's how they always say it.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Bro,
so
I'll have you
weird.
go. Bro, I'll have you go first one here. With your scroll, you're examining very closely. It's taking you some time to translate. Oh, cute. It's taking you some time to translate Tepus's manner of writing scrolls into your own.
Into lizard folk.
He's a damn patter, isn't he?
It's an established thing that every wizard kind of has their own way of writing things.
Oh yeah, so yeah. So what do you want me to do?
Well, I'm just asking you what you're going to tell the group about this scroll. Torin watched you buy it, but he doesn't know what it is.
Oh,
That is
yeah,
true.
yeah. This is a spell for just messing up bugs.
This ain't for you.
That's literally what it is.
Nice.
Does it count as spiders a bug?
It all depends on their life. Their life.
No. It's not yours.
Isn't.
Power. Essence.
Ah.
That's the word I was looking
No, you little shit.
for. It's like depending on the amount of their life, it can basically instantly kill them. It won't.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it'll rather destroy them or fizzle. So
You want it?
it's a one-hit wonder or nothing.
All or nothing.
If we get him down, that kills him. That works.
So it might take out some of the little ones, but if we can avoid doing it all together, that would work. If you still want to not just run up and attack bugs.
I mean, like I'm down to attack the bugs with a variant involved,
I kind of want.
but that's more of like go ahead.
I kind of want to take some. Let's go gather some goblins.
That sounds like fun.
I totally. Do.
Hunter, by the way, I just refreshed my browser and I can't see a thing. Like the map is there all in grayscale, but like no one's actually on it.
What the fook? Oh my god, I never gave your token proper vision. Look at me. You've been using the same token for so long, I forgot that I never actually fixed it.
Yeah, I deleted mine earlier and just brought out a new one.
There we go. Okay.
Every
At least
party
they
needs a
save
blooper,
the
that's why they
update and
invited you.
Doing.
That's my light now moves. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, you should have 180 vision in front of you,
Yep.
is what I've been doing. Yep. Yeah, there
Okay.
you
So you're gonna learn a scroll.
Yeah.
go.
That
Attempt.
sounds good. Attempt to.
I fucking
And-
tried to edit this and it keeps fucking sending nothing.
Inkara, do you want to mention anything about the Arrow Man? Hey, this is you're the Arrow Man.
He is slightly psychotic.
It's slightly psychotic. He's a little senile. Just a little.
Like in a fun way.
To be determined, I guess.
Yeah.
In a not dangerous to your health way. I mean,
That's kind
I didn't hear what you said.
No, that's the best kind.
Oh, yes, yes.
Also, I don't think Brill noticed this, but walking in on Tempest just now, his face looked really fucked up. Like, black face, his eye was totally black, reading a book.
Yeah, I'm pretty
He
I
saw me, it went away. What the hell is that about?
Yeah, it seems that was pretty interesting. I probably noticed that too. Yeah, probably me. What is it?
you know what? We didn't even have you do a roll because we said that Torin was the one going into the tent first, and so that's why I had him do a roll for it.
Yeah,
By the time you got in the tent, he would have already switched.
reverted. Yeah. Okay.
Like immediately upon realizing you guys were there, he hit it. So you only had the briefest moment to see it.
Okay. Yeah, so I probably wouldn't have noticed much. Okay. That is very interesting. I'll have to. Well, he made this necromancy.
Because you guys saw like Green Eyes a while back, right?
Yes.
Oh, he's had green eyes the whole.
So we had bright green eyes, now he's got straight black eyes. Like, this guy is, he's creeping me out.
Yeah, he's got a little extra to him.
It may be the elf things.
Say the elf thing?
It could be.
Yeah, I thought he was a fae.
Some elves are kind of sort of fey, depending, or at least they have ancestry.
This is all very confusing.
Hunter, knowledge check on that? Like, what's up with the whole green eye, black face thing?
Arcana or history? Up to you.
All right. I'm gonna bring my own sheet back up.
Pretty sure we've explained it.
18.
History, okay. Torin, as you pay attention to your thought process for a moment and think back on what you've seen like this, perhaps, in history and what you've seen like this recently, both reading from your times of studying as a cleric and both your memory of recent events come together.
Okay.
And you recognize that his eye is the eye you saw before it reverted was remarkably similar to the demon.
I am not less confused now, goddammit.
So let's see, Torin, you have seen when some great force of evil is absorbed into something, it can corrupt their being, and this reminds you of your readings of such things. Basically,
Okay.
in your readings of performing such things like exorcisms in the name of your god, yeah, you kind of remember reading some of the signs thereof, possession and or influence, and you're like, that looks plausible.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, yeah.
Uh-oh. Computer, no. We're back. With that said, is this something you would like to bring up to the group, or is this an internal thought? Inkara thinks it's just to do with elf stuff. Torin's like, no, half of his face was rotting off. Elves don't really do that.
No, I'll mention how it's matching to what I've heard in the past about how things being possessed by like demonic forces look similar. So it might be he's some kind of, I don't know, possessed elf, possessed fae, some third scarier thing.
Could I probably think of it? I guess I could try to make his history to see if I
Maybe
recognize
he's
anybody else that.
Right.
I love that
To get a bargain with.
I love how much like attention time goes into discussing what the fuck Tepes is. What are you?
Being with the outcasts, like his background was kind of like being with the outcasts of other beings that are in the taboo of necromancy type stuff. So like,
I said maybe he was like sharing a body with an archfey or something.
Oh, okay. She's
I'm on the archfey, man.
she's Moby Dick. She's like she's Captain Ahab over here. Like it's the Archfey. I'm telling you. Brill, from what you know from your studies, you've seen people undergo extraordinary forms of necrosis, and it tends to be from dabbling in necrotic powers that you're not capable of controlling. You know from your knowledge of undead, it often happens to liches, for example, that their bodies decay away, and not just from age, but from dabbling in that style of magic to a degree that is beyond what a normal person can handle. So your immediate suspicion upon hearing this description is going to be that he has dipped into necromancy magic he's not ready for.
Yes. I'll probably bring that up. He'll probably be like, he probably shouldn't be going too hard on that kind of school.
Saying just that, like the other two have no idea what you're talking about. Like, he probably shouldn't be going so hard on that school. The fuck?
School, you?
Who wants to give Brill his the fuck?
What are you talking
I would
about?
imagine Ikara would be the main one of that sort.
You mean the very same school that you are a part?
Yes.
Why?
It can be is a reason why it's a taboo type thing, and it's very frowned upon, if illegal in some places.
Ah,
And that's the one you're gonna continue learning about?
Yes.
Just checking.
Yes. It takes a very unique type person. And, I mean, necromancy isn't as evil as people make it out to be. I mean, it is technically a way that helps people pass on too. And protects them from coming back as undead in ways.
I mean, for now we're good. Just, don't do evil shit and we're fine.
and Kara's gonna whisper to Tor.
That's kind of why we're usually out in the wilds in our own little villages of people with similar abilities, at least in that. Clerics and druids of spores, I mean, druids are very with nature, but they would... Those spore ones like to put a little extra than your average. They accept the whole life and death and the full circle. Not just...
They just go very crazy.
They don't want... They still don't allow permanent undead to take over. They're not fans of. That can't be a thing, but they can use it to their advantage in certain situations.
Hmm.
I don't look at undead as always being complete evil. I mean, some are. Mindless ones are just kind of...
I just barely read your message, Torn. Archfey Lich. The fuck is this thing?
Yeah, like, I'll just save time and die now.
Can you just kill my character now and save me some time?
But yeah, I don't know. So if I get powerful enough, who knows? Who knows what will happen?
That's not a terribly encouraging thing to say.
Like, things will happen. What kinds of things, no one knows. It'll be fine.
We'll be okay. Think of it as, for some of us, think of it as fighting fire with fire. In some ways, shapes, or forms. It depends on the person that's
You don't
doing
fight fire much, do you?
it. No. Fire. Actually,
Shit, typically
a lot of
fighting it with
stone.
more fire is just disastrous.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's why I don't do that. You remember Fireball? You ever heard of Fireball? Yeah. I don't plan on casting that anytime soon.
Where does the group see themselves going at this point?
nowhere. You know where you're going?
Where you
Fucking
going?
nowhere.
Nowhere.
And nowhere.
Where are you
Fucking
going?
nowhere.
Nowhere.
I'm thinking goblins, and when hunters, the Hungarian back, spiders.
Okay.
You're going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes.
Dark Saints, dude, I love that. Where are you going?
Oh, good.
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere. He's going
Jesus H.
fucking
Christ.
nowhere. Where you going? Nowhere.
So it sounds like the group consensus is we're going to head off into the woods.
Into the thick of it.
Keep going.
And we can't see where we're going.
Torn, is that what I'm understanding? We're going to go find the goblins?
God's like, we're moving on. I get the fuck.
I think this is the current plan, yes.
Okay.
I'm so done.
Now, since Hyperion is gone, is this where we call it since we don't want to head out into the woods without him, or do we march away?
I mean,
He just
I'm
catches us.
calling it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we can do that. I was
So,
figuring
that
we're
is...
slowing down. At this
I'll
point.
just leave a note so I remember for next time. Just have to have to find the goblins. And that is where we'll pick it up when we come back. Our next time playing the 5e, since it matters specifically for Sean. Let me look at our calendar here. So after... Yeah, let me just check. So 15th, 29. Yep, our next 5e game will be on the 6th.
All right. So I will catch you all in 2 weeks. Right?
I guess for now, hopefully everybody enjoyed the session today.
It was fun.
Good.
Indeed, indeed.
Oh yeah.
You solved the graveyard puzzle in 15 seconds. It was supposed to take like 20 minutes. Fantastic.
My Resident Evil 4 brain
we need
kicked
him
in.
in our Pokemon campaign. This is why we need Sean in our Pokemon campaign to solve the idiot puzzles that retarded for.
I give like these kindergarten level puzzles once in a while. See, that one wasn't even, that was actually somewhat cryptic. That one wasn't even that easy, and it got solved immediately. But then I give some stupid little cipher to open a door, and that's like 3 sessions.
Oh my god, yeah. The one to release the ghosts was, it took way too long.
I don't know how that fucking.
We didn't even solve it properly. I literally like threw letters into the ones that were missing, and I was just like, oh, this could work, this could work. But
You brute forced it like a
I brute forced the shit out of it. It was literally, please ask nicely.
So
you're talking about Pokemon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we fucked
So
that.
if you should ever find yourself wanting to play on the off being Sean, I'm sure they'll welcome you wholeheartedly.
I'll keep that in mind.
We need someone who's smart. Please.
Oh my god.
Until next time, then.
Until next time.